A summary of the story of Ruth. Part 3. One day Ruth's mother-in-law Naomi said to her, "My daughter, you must have a future where you will be provided for. Tonight, Boaz will be winnowing barley. Go wash, put on perfume, and dress in your best clothes. But do not make yourself known to the man until he has finished eating and drinking." Ruth made her way down to the threshing floor where Boaz was working, making sure she was not seen. When Boaz had finished eating and drinking, he laid down at the far end of a grain pile. Ruth crept up to him, uncovered his feet, and laid down. During the night, Boaz woke up to find her asleep at his feet. He asked, "Who are you?" She replied, "I am your servant Ruth. Spread the corner of your garment over me, as you are a guardian redeemer of my family." A guardian redeemer was someone obliged to look after a relative in need. Boaz was related to Naomi's dead husband, Elimelech. "The Lord bless you," replied Boaz. "You have not run after younger men, and people know you are a woman of good character. I am your guardian redeemer, but there is another person more closely related than I am. If he is not willing to redeem you, then I will." Ruth laid at his feet until morning. Boaz filled the shawl she was wearing with grain to take back to Naomi. Boaz went to the town gate where business deals were done. When he saw the guardian redeemer who was more closely related to Naomi's former husband, he asked him to sit down with 10 elders gathered as witnesses. Boaz said, "Naomi is selling the land that belonged to our relative, Elimelech. You have the first right to buy it, but if you do not want to, then I will." The guardian redeemer said, "I cannot buy the land without causing problems with my own estate. You buy it, I cannot." It was the custom to seal a deal on buying property by one party taking off a sandal and giving it to the other. The guardian redeemer who had first choice on the land took off his sandal and gave it to Boaz. Boaz made an announcement to the elders and to those who gathered. "Today I have bought from Naomi the property of Elimelech, and his sons Mahlon and Chilion. I have also acquired Ruth the Moabite as my wife. You are my witnesses." So Boaz married Ruth, and the Lord blessed them with a son. Women told Naomi, "Praise the Lord. He has looked after you in your old age. Ruth loves you and is better to you than 7 sons." Ruth and Boaz called their son, Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse, whose youngest son David became king of Israel. A descendant of David was Mary, the mother of Jesus.